Kyra here. Welcome to Crown by Kyra. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Okay, so now that you've done that, let's get started. Today's video is going to be for the people whose hair has just not grown. No matter what you do, whether it's been months or years, whether you've been buying products and they can't seem to work, this video is for you. So please keep watching. So because all of the tips that I'm giving you today are so important, I want to make sure that you write them down. So I'm going to give you a couple seconds to get a pen and paper, write it down on your phone, whatever you need, just get it. I'll wait. Okay, so now that you have that, let's get started. So like I said, I am a licensed professional, so I am able to help you with these issues because of my license and because of my schooling, because of my background. I do know what I'm talking about, just so I put that out there. I don't want this to seem like, I know I might get backlash for this video, but because I am licensed, the stuff that I'm saying today is backed by education and knowledge. Guys, so first things first is product. Product is one of the most important things in hair, which is why hair care products is such a huge industry. So in order for your hair to grow, you need to make sure that you have the right products. Are you using the right products on your hair? So I know a lot of the time the products that we use typically come from people that we know. Not like they're giving us a product, but people will give us the recommendations like, girl, oh my gosh, I've been using this product. It's so good. I love this. It does wonders on my hair. But you need to make sure that you're using the product that's right for your hair type. You don't want to get advice from someone who has completely different hair. Say someone that has 3C hair is giving you a recommendation for a product and you have 4C hair. See how it doesn't add up? That's how your hair may not be growing. Okay, so the solution for this is to figure out the product that you need specifically for your hair. So in order to do that, you need to identify the problems that you're having with your hair, whether it be moisture, breakage, etc., and pinpoint that product that is going to help with that specific problem, if that makes sense. So let me kind of expand on that. So like I said, if you have a problem with moisture, you need to find a product that is going to help with moisture. So someone else's hair may not be lacking moisture, but may be lacking something else. And if they tell you about a product that is helping them with that something else, and you start using it, you're not getting the moisture that you need. So now your hair is lacking a lot of moisture. So you need to figure out what is best for you. Okay, on to the next. Okay, so one thing that all stylists tell our clients, you need to get a trim. And I know our clients hate hearing that, but it's so true. If your hair isn't growing, it may be because of this. You may not be getting a trim at all. I know some people that are like, oh yeah, I haven't had a trim in about 4 years. What? Okay. First of all, let's just rewind. Number one, if you have a stylist and they're taking care of your hair, they need to be trimming your hair. Now, obviously, as a stylist, we need to have your permission to cut your hair, of course. But we need to be telling our clients the reasoning behind it and how important trims are. And to the clients, you guys need to understand that we're trying to help. We're not just scissor happy. And I know for me personally, we, in the Black community, we've heard that word all throughout our lives. I've heard that since I was a little girl, like, oh, she's scissor happy. She just be wanting to be cutting off people's hair. No, a lot of the time, we're really trying to help you. We're really trying to help you. Sis, if you ain't got no trim in a couple years, stop playing yourself and go get a trim. From me to you, sincerely, please stop playing yourself. Just get a trim, even if it's an inch, even if it's, like half an inch. Just get something dead off of your hair, off of those ends. It's so, so, so important. All of my clients that have gotten a trim, that I have talked into getting a trim, after their trim, they feel their hair like, oh my gosh, it feels so good, it feels so healthy. It completely transforms your hair. So if your hair has not been growing and you haven't been getting trims for the past couple years, there you go. I just answered your question. I mean, that was easy. Okay, on to the next one. Okay, on to number 3. Choosing the right hairstyles. I cannot stress how important this is for everyone. Not only for, our look. You want to be, obviously physically appeasing to the eye, whatever. But this is for your hair. This is for the health of your hair. When you choose the wrong hairstyle for your hair type, which goes back to number 1, you need to figure out what's right for your hair type. Not just hair products, but like I said, hairstyles. So if your hair is thin or fine, which, a lot of people get those confused, but we'll do that in another video later. So if your hair is thin or fine, whichever one, you don't want to do a lot of hairstyles that contain either hair ties or rubber bands or clips or anything like that, because that will break your hair off like that, honey. It's gonna break it. It's gonna break it, okay? So you want to really stay far away from that, which is why it's so important to know your hair type. Is your hair fine, medium, thick, coarse? There's so many different things that you need to know, which is why I will be doing another video to explain how you can find all this stuff out. So, like I said, back to hairstyles. If your hair is thick, then you should also make sure that you're staying away from a lot of, ponytails and rubber bands and stuff, because even though your hair might be thick and it might be lasting, your hairstyles, your ponytails might not be doing a lot of damage to you immediately like it will for someone with thin or fine hair. Over time, that damage is going to catch up to you. And trust me, I know, because before I got licensed, I was one of those people that got damaged from having my hair in ponytails and, all that. And I know so many women, especially black women, we have the braids, the tight braids. That's a no-no. We have the ponytails that just be up and they're so tight. And then you start to see hair loss all along the hairline. That's a no-no. We have so many different things that can, cause breakage or damage to our hair. And the thing is, we were never taught that's not right for your hair type. So, like I said, how to fix this problem is figure out your hair type. Okay. So you need to figure out, is my hair fine? Is my hair wavy? Or is my hair coarse? Okay. Next, you need to figure out, is this going to damage my hair? If it's, if you have fine hair and you're wearing clip-ins, or if you're wearing, ponytails all the time. Now, I'm not saying ponytails are bad, but wearing them constantly, I know some women that have been wearing ponytails for the past 25 years, and now they feel stuck in ponytails because they have no edges, so now they don't know what else to do. Or braids. So many of us know women who have lost hair due to braids. Or even frontals. Nowadays, frontals is what is taking our hair off. All the glue and stuff. So, a lot of this stuff is not horrible for, maybe once in a while. But when you do it every single day, I hope you don't expect to keep your hair, honey. Because let me just tell you now, it's going to come off. And you might be getting lucky right now, but like I said, it's going to catch up to you. And trust me, I know, because it caught up to me. It was horrible. But once I got licensed and I learned how to take care of my hair, that's when my hair started growing. So, like I said, figure out your hair type and figure out what works best for that hair type. Okay, on to the next one. So, the next one, less is best. Okay, this is for some people, okay? Let me just preface that. So this is for some people. Sometimes a lot of us tend to think like, okay, I'm gonna start putting this in my hair, this in my hair, this in my hair. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna style it this way. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Now you done got all these. You got 30 products in your hair, and your hair don't know what's going on. If that's you, keep watching. So the reason why I say less is best is because sometimes we tend to do too much. Team too much. Yes. So the way that you might be doing too much is by adding way too many products to your hair. Sometimes your hair only needs 1 or 2 really good products, and that's it. But I know a lot of times, you know, we look for products. Oh, this smells good. Oh, this looks good. Let me put this. Let me put this. Let me make a little concoction. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. You're doing too much. You need to stop. Because the thing is, we may be overloading our hair, and your hair might not be able to take all that, which is why your hair might not be growing. So in order for you to stop, you need to figure out which products, like I said, this goes back to number one, you need to figure out which products are actually doing something for your hair and which products aren't. The products that aren't doing anything for your hair, cut them out, throw them out, whatever, they need to go. Okay? Okay. So the reason why I said less is best is because a lot of the time we really need to realize we don't need all that. Okay, now once you find the products that really work for your hair, use those. You can still use other ones, but you need to make sure you have a few staple products that are actually doing something for your hair. Now you can always trade in others and start swapping them out if you find something better. That's always good. But when you start overloading your hair with too many products, that's probably why your hair is not growing. I know, it sucks. Because, you know, we want this product to make our hair smell good. We want this product to make our hair look good. This product has this specific ingredient. This product has this. No. So, like I said, just find the products that are actually doing something for your hair and keep those. Okay, on to the next one. So now on to stimulation. So you may be asking, how can I stimulate my scalp? There are plenty of ways to do this, but I'm going to give you two very important ways. One way that anyone can do is just massage your scalp while you're washing it, while you're conditioning it throughout the day. I know that might look weird, but you know, just kind of give it a little. Stimulating your scalp kind of is like us working out, us exercising. So, you know, you feel good after you work out. You might be sore, but you feel good after you work out. You feel a little healthier. Then you feel like, okay, I can keep moving, you know, versus just laying around in the bed all day, eating junk food, whatever. You kind of feel groggy. So stimulating your scalp is kind of like that. So your hair follicles are going to be like, okay, let's move. Let's get going. That's kind of how this works. You can also use this. You can buy this. This is like a stimulation brush. So what you're going to do is you're just going to kind of rub this around your scalp and just, now you don't need to do this every day. It's an everyday thing, but it's very important to do maybe every time you wash your hair, every other time, just whenever you feel like, you know what, let me just stimulate my scalp. This will be a very good tool for you to have. Okay, on to the next one. So the next one is diet. So I know diet is very difficult for a lot of us to talk about, women especially. It's, you know, it's kind of one of those like weird places to get into. And I'm not saying that you should diet. That's not what I'm saying. But the way that you eat, what you're eating, it may be affecting your hair and your hair growth. So let's talk about what your hair needs. Like I've been saying this whole time, you need to figure out your hair type and what your hair may be lacking. So if your hair is lacking protein, you should eat foods that have more proteins in them. This will make up for it in your hair. So let's say if your hair, like I said, if your hair is lacking protein, look for foods like fish or, you know, meats and stuff like that. And if you're vegetarian, you can find protein in so many different things. So like I said, diet is so very important for your hair, you know, your hair, your skin, your nails. Diet affects all of that. Diet affects everything. So if your hair is not growing and you're not eating stuff that is helping your hair, there goes the solution for you. So on to the next one. Okay guys, I don't know how to say this. Every time I tell my client this or I tell someone I know this, I always get backlash. So I'm gonna tread lightly with this one, okay? Oiling your hair. There, I said it. I said it. Your hair might not be growing because you're oiling your hair. Either you're oiling your hair or you're oiling your scalp. Either way, you're putting oil on it. Whew, I got that off my chest. Now let's get into it. So I know, crazy, right? So let's just go over the basics of what your scalp is. Your scalp is skin. You know, it's like the skin on your face. So it has pores, just like all of our skin. Our whole body has pores because there's skin surrounding our body. So when your pores are clogged, what does that do? Anybody know? Anybody know? Okay, so I'll tell you. So when your pores are clogged, it doesn't allow for anything to get out. And what clogs your pores? A lot of the time it's oil, it's dirt, it's makeup, it's buildup, you know. And so what happens is your hair isn't growing because it's so clogged up with so many things. There's nowhere for your hair follicle to escape to. So now the hair follicle is just underneath the skin. It's just trapped. So one very, very, very important way to help this is to wash your hair, obviously. Wash your hair, wash all that oil out, wash all the dirt out. You know, we all know. Do that. That helps. But when you're constantly oiling your hair, a lot of the time you're not going to get all that oil out with just some shampoo. You might do some rinses, you might do this, but that oil is so thick and so like just stuck on your hair that it's probably not coming out, sis. I'm sorry to tell you. But oil is, especially if you're using some thick oils, and I know I'm going to get some more backlash from this, and I know a lot of us black women, I used to do this, so I can talk. I used to do this. We all grew up oiling our scalp. I mean, this is a part of our culture. It's literally a part of us is oiling your scalp. We've been doing it since forever. But y'all, I just don't be mad at me. Don't shoot the messenger, okay? If you are going to use oil, use a light oil. You don't need olive oil, you don't need coconut oil. Use something light, and we'll go over some light oils that you should use are argan oil, jojoba oil, Moroccan oil, etc. Just make sure you look up, you know, the different types of light oils that would do good for your hair. So I personally don't use any oil in my hair at all anymore, and I've never had more healthier hair. That's just me though. So like I said, you might still need some type of oil. My mom is 4C, so she says, you know, well, I need some type of oil for my hair. That's okay. Make sure it's something light and it's for you. Okay, on to the next one. Okay, so the next and the last one is make sure you have different types of products for different types of seasons. So just like with our skin, you know, you experience different types of things in different types of seasons with your skin. So, you know, you might need something more moisturizing during the winter. You know, your skin might be more cracked, more chapped, whatever, during the winter. So you need a different type of product versus during the summer when we're out, we're swimming, you know, we're sweating, it's hot, you get sticky in the humidity, etc. So you're going to need different types of products for different types of seasons. So you want to make sure that you have the right ones. You don't want to use the same product all year round unless you can. Like I said, if your hair is like that, go ahead. But I know a lot of us, our hair changes with the seasons. So you need to make sure that you're using something that is still benefiting your hair, but during that specific season. So this goes back to number one. You want to make sure that it's right for your hair type, your hair texture, etc., and that it's actually helping. If you see that it's not helping during the winter, or if you see that it's not helping during the summer, let it go, sis. Throw that out, okay? Okay, we are done. So some products that I specifically use for myself, if you're wondering, I love, love, love not only the CEO of the company, but the company itself and the products is The Main Choice. Amazing. Every product smells good, and this is not, you know, in no way an ad or anything. This is just what I specifically use. The Main Choice. I use Hawaiian Silky. I sometimes use Cantu and Shea Moisture. Just depends on, you know, how my hair is feeling at the time. But yeah, so those are four of the main products that I use in my hair. Like I said, I don't really use oils anymore, so I can't really help you with that. But The Main Choice has so many different products, and a lot of the products are geared towards us curly girls, so check them out. Hawaiian Silky is an amazing product. Me and my family have been using that since I don't even know, in forever, really. But yeah, so I really hope that helped you guys. And let me know down below if you guys use those products or if you're interested in them. So make sure you visit crownbeautysupply.com, where you can buy so many different types of products and you can test out which hair product is right for you. So that is a wrap to how to grow your hair. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know down below if this helped you or if you're going to use my tips. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.